Well, since I didn't have my stream on this, and since Z does feel that I should have. Take two! As I was saying, well, since. You're just doing this on purpose now, aren't you?
This time it was on purpose.
Howdy y'all, my name is Outlaw, and you're watching RNN. Well, since I wasn't able to do my stream on this, and since Z wished I had done my stream, I decided to do a video on this topic. So recently, if you haven't heard, although I don't know how you haven't heard, because if you haven't, either you are out of the country and don't have your phone with you, or you're living under a rock. Recently, some Trump protesters, and possibly some also BLM or Antifa rioters mixed in, stormed Capitol Hill. There was some property damage and there was also some theft. Because of this event, 5 people have died. In a general sense, my personal opinion is that I do not support the riots. And anyone who caused any property damage or stole anything or anything like that of the sort, I believe they should be arrested and punished. And I do not support them. Now, as far as people going into the building in which they did not destroy any property, if they were at most trespassing, I'd be fine with that. However, that is not the only thing that happened, because there have been some Trump supporters who did commit violence, who did destroy property. And I do not think that is a good look on the right. Now, the reason why I say this is because we already know the left, regardless as to what the right does, they're going to call them rioters, they're going to call them whatever. People's opinions who you should care about are other right-wing people, centrists, and moderate left-wing people. Because if you don't have them on your side, you're not going to get support for any kind of movement, revolution, whatever it be. Heck, you can't even get the Trump supporters who are on the outside of the Capitol Hill to support you because they were booing the people inside. All around, you do not have people supporting you if you do stuff like this. So regardless as to whether you believe a civil war is necessary, not necessary, whatever, doing stuff like this is not beneficial to the movement. Now, what I think is needed to get our rights back is, in a sense, we actually might need to make things worse than what they are. However, reducing our numbers and our movement support is not something we should be doing. Now, this has been done on a small scale, but it needs to be done on a massive scale, in which we have militias forming and having them going out and protesting peacefully. We need to have constant protests. We need to do basically the opposite of what BLM did in 2020. Instead of having riots, we need to have a bunch of peaceful protests. More specifically, armed peaceful protests. Because this will probably push the extreme left to try to ban guns, and that will motivate the right far more. You want to get the extreme left to try to push away taking your guns and to try to take away your freedom of speech, but you have to do it in a peaceful way, because if they are to do that, they will lose all support they have with the moderate left and the center and the right. They will lose all of what support they have left with them. Now, as to whether this would lead to a civil war or anything like that of the sort, I cannot say. But in an ironic sense, things I do think need to get worse before they can get better. But anyways, those are my thoughts. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, share it, comment down below and tell me what you thought. Also, follow me on Medium because I post articles on there periodically and give each of my articles up to 50 claps. It will help my articles and help me get more followers. And if you really like my content, please consider donating to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi. Or you can buy something from my merch store if you want to get something with your support. Anyways, my name is Outlaw. You've been watching RNN, and I'll see y'all later.